Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss an important current affairs, that is AFSPA Act, Armed Forces Special Powers Act. Recently there was an incident in Nagaland that some of the civilians has been killed by army people. Now, why this AFSPA is present? What are the reasons? When it was when it came into light, and what are the disadvantages and advantages of having this AFSA Act? Now, this Arms Forces Special Powers Act 1958 was established in 19 before independence. Later, it came into force after 1958 during the Nagaland insurgency. So there was a Nagaland insurgency, and that is the main reason for the enforcement of this act. During that time, Assam was having almost all the states, like all the northeastern states were called as Assam, and Manipur was alone a different princely state. So, uh, due to the insurgency, this AFSA Act was established. This AFSA Act gave a special power to the army to kill or to search any houses, and without even evidence, on mere suspicion they can kill. So the army got such a power to do in this AFSA Act. So this AFSA Act was uh, was not only violent, it sometimes only helped during insurgencies, but not in other times. The AFSA Act, if you see the timeline, 1952 insurgency in Nagaland, and then 1958 AFSA Act was passed. In 1970 in Manipur it was passed. In 1970 to 1997 the Tripura, the AFSA was present. 1958 to 19 Assam, AFSA was there. In 1983 Punjab, and in 1990 Jammu Kashmir. So these are the various timelines in which Armed Forces acted. Special Powers Act, the army was present over there, and they tried to control over that region, the insurgency over that particular state. Later, the Punjab withdrew it. In Tripura, in 2015, they have withdrawn it. Meghalaya, they have withdrawn in 2018. Now, in Nagaland, they are demanding to remove the AFSA because so many people have been killed, and there is no peace because of this Armed Force Special Act. So they are demanding for it. Let's see more about AFSA. According to Section 3 of AFSA, it gives a special power to deploy the armed forces or assist the civilian authorities. Once a region is declared as a disturbed, and then it will be up to 3 months, it will be applicable that AFC Act will be passed, and the army will take into that consideration as a disturbed area, and they will be there in that area. And in section 4 of AFSA, it gives a special powers to army to shoot, to kill whoever violates the rule or law. They will just give only a warning. There will be they can even arrest any person without even warrant, and they can even carry out search without any consent. And then they can punish the person just because he has violated the law. There is no proof that the person is involved in something, in insurgents, but still they can kill that person. It is an active violation of the human rights. So this disturbed area, when it can be declared, it can be declared when there is any dispute between members of religion or language or any group parties or caste communities, etc. Whenever there is an insurgency, also whenever there is a dispute between any people, the armed forces will act will be passed. The state can notify the central government, or the central government itself can take the action to notify that area as a disturbed area. It was applicable in it was in the whole of Nagaland, Assam, and Manipur, excluding 7 assembly constituents of Imphal and Arunachal Pradesh. In Manipur, the Irom Sharmila, she had fasted for many years to remove this AFSA Act, because many people have died. Many innocent people have lost their lives because of this AFSA Act. It is cruel, so that is the main reason why many people in North East and many people oppose it. They do disapprove this Arms Force Act. Now, what are the controversies? As I said, it violates the human rights, and it is against the International Convention on Civil and Political Rights, and the Convention Against Torture. So, according to the committees, BP Jeevan Reddy Committee in 2005 and Virappa Moli report and Virappa Moli report of second ARC of 2007 has recommended to be repealed. Has recommended to repeal this act. Even Justice Verma Committee and Justice Hedge Commission of 2013 has supported to address the abuses whatever has happened under this AFSA Act. They have said that the the security forces or the army are taking this as advantage, and they are corrupting this act. They have abusing the power whatever it is given to them. Even the Hedge Commission 2013 have found that all the 7 deaths in 6 cases should be investigated, and it is widely abused in army. So the way forward is that sometimes only during the insurgencies this may work, but when there is a normal environment, it's better to be removed so that the people can live peacefully. That's all for today's friends. If you like my channel, please share it with your friends and subscribe. Thank you.